Champion! We are here. Before we get into today's production, thoughts. Champion of the Year 2018 is around the corner. If you still want to donate and participate in the co-check selection and the secondary survey to even decide who becomes number one, go ahead and hit that link below. GoFundMe. It's moving up steadily. And again, the two highest donations, and I'll get into a breakdown of that, gets a seat at the table. With that being said, it's time.
You get to be important.
If you want to say that, I mean something, but it's time. I have a question. We got a league on right here.
And I have an answer.
Do you have an answer? It's a big question. I feel like this whole question can cover like the next 20 minutes. And depending on how you want to break this down and talk about it. It's a scary question too. I think. Debo. If someone had $2 million and they didn't care about profits, could they take over battle rap?
Yes, they can. That's it.
Hold on. You got talk nice.
Is that rhetorical?
The eyes are on you.
Is that rhetorical?
Listen. Talk nice. Talk
Is
very
that rhetorical?
nice.
That's the question. Well, shit.
Is it rhetorical?
That's self-explanatory.
Think about what you're saying. Go ahead,
Okay.
Debo. All eyes are on you. I'm telling you this right now.
If somebody had $2 million, they could take over battle rap. Not necessarily the league per se, but it's a way where they could take over battle rap by acquiring all the battlers. Especially if they don't want no profits. Come on.
Oh, they just want to keep refunding and keep, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, to make a flip, you're not over battle rap.
Yeah.
Not $2 million. We're not doing that.
Okay.
There's not enough battles left. You know what I'm saying?
You can make battles.
I mean, you can. You could redo old battles. You know what I'm saying?
Rematches.
It's just all about how you do the production.
It's all about production, and I don't think they could do it.
Okay, let's get into it.
I don't think
we got somebody to go to the plate.
I don't think at all. I think you have to have the people, certain looks. There's certain things you have to learn the business. You can't just
I agree with that.
I'm coming from the perspective of me. I know battle rap. I had $2 million.
No, not you though. Not you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Somebody else flying and hovering and
not going to happen
because
I'll use Total Slaughter. Total Slaughter was funded by a person that's worth $500 million, $300 million.
That person wanted profit though. They wanted to flip.
Eminem didn't care about a flip. Eminem just loved battle rap.
Oh, was it Peter Rosenberg? He's about to flip.
Man, Peter Rosenberg.
He cared about a flip. They all money.
He put that as a tax write-off.
He wanted money.
The funds was unlimited at that point. They could have done whatever they wanted to do. They had all the biggest stars. They had Joe Budden.
Yeah, but that's one event.
It was all great. The event was they had people living in the houses. They shot a whole video and this guy. Everything. The whole event was shot and they never did it again.
But see, you're talking money-wise. See, I can only assume with what they did with Total Slaughter that they didn't spend as much.
Could you
money
pick
as
off people inside the culture to do things for you with $2 million? Did you say, oh, he know what he's doing?
I did.
I got $2 million. I seen this guy on Champion. This guy Debo. He's a league owner. He knows what he's talking about. Hold on. I got $100K for you. Just be my advisor. Then what? Because if you're $2 million, you know how to spend money, right?
I'll take that $100K.
And see, when more people saying stuff like that, like you, then what happens?
It's gonna be anarchy. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be phone calls left and right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's too bad.
It's gonna be about whose loyalty is whose. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole bunch of.
You gotta know the right.
But then I don't want to jump back into this topic, so I'm gonna let you kind of get into it a little bit more. So with the $2 million or more from that person, and we just saw what happened with the strike, how does those two correlate to somebody taking over?
There's of variables on that. With $2 million, it has to be in the right person's hands because you could fuck up $2 million.
Oh yeah, you could.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be known as the bag. Your face will be you know how the cartoons when they look at somebody they turn into food like a hot dog and a hamburger.
Yeah.
That's what you'll be looking. You'll be looking as food. These battle rappers will come out and get you for the bag.
I need $60K.
I need $60K.
I'm one of the top battle rappers.
Yo, half of your budget is probably damn near spent. A quarter of your budget, like come on, you could spend $500,000 a day. They'll get you. They'll get you. Shout out to my man Teddy Grizzle. I talked to Teddy Grizzle about this.
I got the $2 million and I get you as my advisor. So then I have to go through you. So how did he get me if I got you?
Well, that's a good story.
It goes like I pick him up.
You ain't spending that much if you're working with Debo.
If I was a league, I'd shoot 50 battles. 50 battles no one has ever seen before. And Band is giving
Shout out
us
to Band.
this Band situation here. And
They had the curve with the Band
and
thing.
I'd walk into Netflix office and I'd say, this is the production. I'd have documentaries all leading up to it. This is what I want to. I'd send an idea to them.
Shout out
this
to
is
Ben.
what I want to do. I have the battles already. All we have to do, the battle rappers, all they have to do is talk about themselves in a documentary.
That's the idea.
Whatever the case might be.
And if I catch one of y'all taking
Then
my
why
idea,
didn't it
I'm
happen
gonna
yet,
fuck you
Debo?
up.
Why didn't it happen?
If I catch you taking
Why
my
didn't it happen?
idea,
Because
Because
that's-
this idea. I
Netflix
mean,
is giving away money like it's nothing.
see,
You already
people
know
have
Netflix
had
gets
that
$5
idea.
million deal.
you got to know the right people. If you're talking business, like this is the business edition, right, quote unquote. If you're talking business, you got to know the right people. You can't just walk into Netflix like that. They're gonna give you pennies on a dollar deal. You got to, you know what I'm saying? If you have no skin in the game, if you're not a player, if you're not a
Well,
negotiator,
Smack
if,
can walk into
if you have no negotiating power, they're gonna just give you anything.
Smack can walk into Netflix. He's on a commercial, the Sprite commercial. Right. That's all Smack.
That's not his
I'm pretty
though,
sure
right?
Netflix know who he is. He can walk right up in
Listen,
right into Netflix.
Snickers took a commercial, took our shit.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for the lady, like with Lala,
With-
yeah, that
oh,
was
did
our
they?
shit.
Oh yeah. Wow. And somebody had another one with Nunu.
Yeah.
They had a girl. It was a battle rap circle with a chick with red hair, light skin, looking like Nunu nails.
Wow.
And what? And
Well, she not. I gotta show it to you.
Oh, that's.
But if
They
like I
jacking
said-
our style, man.
like I said, very much so. 2 million, it just gotta be in the right person's hands, and the right person that's gonna do it for the culture and try to find a way to whereas everybody can win and eat, if that's possible. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think a Beasley or Smack will look at $2 million and salivate. You know how Beasley is. He'd be like, well, man, we're gonna have to talk because URL alone is probably like worth such and such or whatever and shit. And he gonna smooth talk you into next thing you know, you're gonna be giving up that $2 million to Beasley. He gonna do something with that fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the right person, man, at the right time, and it's a hard thing. What if they give the $2 million to Jay Black? What Jay Black would do? Yeah, let's toss the ball in your court.
I believe it. I go somewhere and buy a Lamborghini. Run up. I'm in vacation now.
So since we're talking about millions of dollars, let's get into this question, which is a risky question. Or here,
Let's get all the risky
what-
questions out.
That's what he's here for.
leagues.
He
Let's
wants to
talk.
pay. He
Let's
wants
talk
to
about
pay.
the top 3 leagues. How much do you think you could buy these leagues out for?
Who are the top 3 leagues before you?
King of the Dot. How much would you offer Organic for his league?
That's a tough question.
How much would you offer?
Organic for his league?
Yeah. How much do you think King of the Dot is worth right now? How much would you give him?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ted. You can't just go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Are you scared to say the
No.
price?
I'm gonna tell you.
There's no wrong answer.
No, it's no wrong. I'm gonna tell you the price.
It is the wrong answer.
I'm gonna tell you, but what I'm gonna tell you,
When you on Twitter, they lighting your ass up.
I'm gonna tell you how to do it business wise.
You said this on Champion Debo.
I'ma tell you-
Now we fighting.
I'm gonna tell you how to business wise. I wouldn't buy the league so much as I'll buy his content. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you
all
go.
his catalog, I will.
Yeah.
I'll buy
All
all
that
his
comes with it.
catalog. Yeah, but I don't want the league. Just give me the catalog.
Yo, just taking the league.
No,
You're buying them out.
No, I'm not buying him out. He can continue to do events all he wants.
No, you're buying them out.
That's what I'm saying. He can do events all he wants. I just want the catalog prior from what he's doing from now on. I don't
You want to
care
own the rights to the video.
I want to own the rights to his catalog. I don't care about YouTube. Listen, because I have a plan. I don't care about YouTube or none of that. When I buy the catalog, shut all that down. I'm about to take all that catalog that you got and I'm going to put it somewhere else. Now, price-wise, it's all depending on if I could get URLs and Queen of the Rings catalog. Because if I get all 3 of those catalogs, I'm the man. I'm going to make millions off of that because I know what to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? So if I was to say that, money-wise,
But my thing is having.
it would be 2.5.
My thing is, what does having a once it's on YouTube? That's it. You can dub the video and no one has to
No,
pay
because
you a dime.
because I'll pay for security measures.
Oh yeah,
and
because
privacy
you can't.
measures.
You will never see an Iron Fist episode on YouTube.
Right.
No matter how hard you try, the
Right.
second you put it up, it's gone.
I'll take everybody's
Strike you
catalog.
blocked and everything.
I'll take everybody's catalog and make an independent streamer, or just take it to a Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon, and just do it there, and just just try to take it to the next level. As far as people love nostalgia.
So
Ted.
you dodged the question. You dodged the question.
No, I'm not dodging it. How much I pay for it?
He said you dodged. He said you dodged the question.
Number
You let tech get
I'll
at
give
you.
you a number.
Wow.
Give King of the Dot right now for their whole entire organization. How much would you pay them? It got
Cost
no
me
price.
0.5.
Okay, 0.5. How much would you?
Depending on if I can get the other catalog.
Here we go with the catalogs. How much would
Because
you?
it's not saying, listen, I can't do too much. I can, listen.
He's on the spot.
No, listen. I can't do too much with a King of the Dot catalog with our culture, as far as like African American culture. You know what I'm saying? Because
They got some battles.
they got some, but not
Yeah,
too much.
gotta
Not
make
too
sure
many.
everything.
Not too many.
You gotta make sure everything.
But not too many. Not too many where motherfuckers don't care. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking nothing away from King of the Dot.
Yeah.
Great league, all that.
But you don't care.
But
You
it's
don't care.
contingent upon if I can get these two other leagues catalog.
You want to take battle rap as a whole.
As
You
a
wanna
whole.
take it-
All right,
Right.
so how much would you give RBE right now for their whole organization?
Hold on. Look, what am I doing now? What am I doing?
Yo, and I'm
Technically,
personally
I didn't know-
asking
I didn't know he was
you, and
gonna
I'm personally asking you
I didn't
because
know. I didn't know
you
he was
are a
gonna-
league owner, you own a league, you are the right person for this question.
Right.
I'm not even qualified to answer this question.
I'll
You
tell
are
you
the only
this.
person here qualified
I'll tell you
to answer
this.
question.
I'll tell you this. I'll take that Verb and Mook battle.
Damn.
Okay, but answer the question.
No.
You're the only person in this room qualified to answer this question. What would you give RBE for their league?
It's contingent upon them catalogs. y'all.
Here we go with the catalog.
Give a price.
I need the price.
Give
Give
a
me a
price
price
on
for King of the Dot. Give me a price for RBE.
It's based on the catalog too, right?
Yeah,
So go ahead.
that's-
Everything.
Yeah.
You get everything.
If I get everything,
You get everything.
I'll give them like. How much you pay for movie, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Like 200K. Like
okay, alright.
300K.
All right, 200-300.
It's only
He'll
because
be-
they haven't
he'll be
been out that
tweeting.
long with
He'll
me.
be tweeting, surely.
Listen, it's no disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this.
It's all good. It's all love and commentary. We're not trying to attack anybody.
No, not at all. I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why. It's not too many battle rap moments in RBE as of yet. They're gonna have some. Don't get me wrong.
Fuck, they have a lot.
They're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? But I would think the Daylight and Oops battles, fire.
Red and oops to me.
Red and Oops. You know what I'm saying? I'm not well versed in
Okay.
the catalog as much.
I guess I am.
But
Go ahead.
yeah, but okay. But what I would say is I love that Mook and Verb joint. You know what I'm saying? And-
But as the owner, you'd be able to continue the story and continue having more great
But
battles.
see, with all of them, whether it be RBE, King of the Dot, I don't want to continue the story. I just want their catalog from what they have. And
Well,
also
you buying the organ.
He give me the
URL,
price, go ahead.
URL right now.
It should be easy.
How much would you give URL to own
Go
the
ahead and say
entire
it. Go ahead
organization,
and say it.
catalogs, everybody, and Smack will still host battles? How much would you pay him?
Oh, it still holds battles?
Smack is still hosting battles because you're gonna pay him a year. He gets salary. You're gonna pay him whatever he wants for the year
It
to,
shouldn't be hard.
to continue host battles. How much
She knows
would
what to say.
you?
I give that company, man, shit. If for me to do it, damn, I give that company.
You own all their catalogs. You own everything. You bought them out completely.
I give them probably like $5 million.
You missed the punchline.
Okay.
You supposed to say, ask me.
How much did you give him?
2.5.
I'll give smacking them 2.5 2.5 million. Tickets on sale. Tickets on sale. Tickets on sale. October 13th.
I say, you know what I'm saying? I say that because they're a legacy brand. They have more. See, like I said, I'm not here to disrespect nobody. What I'm saying is,
You listen, you be on Twitter going off, so this ain't nothing.
RBE
I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. All you do this all day.
facts. RBE is definitely dope. They just got more to go. You know what I'm saying? More to grow. You know, and shit like that.
Brick by
Shit,
brick.
even with my company, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna give my company 5, 6 million. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta value what my company is. I have a lot of moments. I got million view battles. If you look, I got like close to 200K subscribers, and like probably 5 to 6, 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Battles over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of, especially for female battle rap. Come on. So, you know, and what I can do with female battle rap is a different audience in its entirety. So, you know, I'm just saying with a company like them, they just continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be more later down the line where I'll be like, I'll give them cats 3 million right now. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta continue to grow. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
They will. This would be no champion.
Is it your champion?
Yeah, I'm telling
Got
you.
you. Got you.
It's just part of the game. What else? You ain't done, is it?
He answered the hard questions.
That's what I do. I'm
How
here
much-
for the hard questions.
How much would I give the leagues?
Oh, yeah. How,
I mean,
you want to jump into that?
I mean, honestly, give them all 0. I wouldn't get mad. Why would I pay them? Why would I buy out the league when the product is lies in a sense within the battle rappers? So if the league, let's say
I like that.
if you
I
are
like that.
okay, if you are has everybody on a contract and we know that they in a sense, I don't want to say own the battle rappers, but have them on like a 5-year situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt anybody's on a 5-year situation. But if they were, I'm like, okay, now I can kind of buy you out in a sense. So I had these other battles come with you. So
But
now
see,
I have this guy, have that guy, have the strap then guy, have this. It's all part of the product. Then I can pay for
But
it.
Jay Black, it's all about the businessman. The reason why I
Yeah.
would give that, if I had the money, the reason why I give these cats the money because I know how to monetize off these battles somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying?
And they
I don't care
don't-
to further
they
my
do
business
that.
with these leagues. They can do what they. If I
So you want the catalog. I want
I just want the
moving forward,
catalog.
too. I want everything.
I want the catalog.
I want the catalog and what's moving forward.
Yeah. You gotta get the whole shebang.
I want everything.
Yeah, you want the whole headache too?
See,
See, you guys know it's
So you
tough
said
business.
you can't. So if you give URL 2.5 or 5 million, that's a joke, obviously, 2.5. But I don't. You're not paying for. You're not paying. Smack's not going to sit there and host all your battles. You don't just give them one of them.
No,
something,
you're
that's
giving
it.
them. You're giving them. You give you.
So now I'm paying more than what the initial jump.
You're giving. You're
offer.
paying. As business wise, I know who the face of battle rap is.
Right.
Smack is the godfather of battle rap.
Yes.
When you think of battle rap,
We're
Smack,
not gonna lie.
he's number one in battle rap. All these battle rappers, they can claim this, claim that. Smack is number one when it comes to
It
battle
looks
rap.
weird when Smack in the middle of a battle.
Exactly.
URL. I say that.
So if I was to buy the company out, the contract would be he'd still have to host battles, and not only would he get a large lump sum or whatever the total is, the three of them split whatever it is if they decide to sell it. I'd also have in there. I'd give Smack a salary every year so he continues to be at every event that's thrown under the URL
okay,
brand
see,
because it'd still be URL. They just wouldn't own it anymore. So to be honest with you, technically I'd still have them running it.
But,
I'd just be the owner, and I'd create more events, and I'd get a.
So do you buy out the people that's behind the business too? Because they're kind of the reason URLs where it's at.
But
you can't tell them buy Smack and that's it.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, we know there's people behind, but at the end of the day, they control what they want to do with the company.
Yeah,
So
sure.
if they say, hey, listen, we got a buyer, they offered this money, we can't even walk
There's
away with it.
businesses that do that. They buy
offered
the
us-
company, but they still want the people to continue to run.
Not only did they offer us, not only did this company, because this is how businesses get bought out all the time. Not only because they give you an offer you can't refuse. Not only did they buy us out, but they also are giving us money every year. So not only are we getting a big lump sum, but these guys are fun. They're giving us $100K a year just to continue running the business, and I don't have to spend any money at all. All I got to do is show up to work every day and make the matches happen.
Right.
Who's not taking that? No risk at all. No more risk in anything. I'm done. And I get paid. And I get to pay my bills every year.
Right.
And I got millions sitting in my bank account. Who's not taking that? Who's not taking that deal?
Means the way I care about that, but I'm not.
Who's not?
I wish there was like a billionaire that buy all of us out and just pretty much try to force us to work.
So the question-
But a billionaire's
Right.
a billionaire for a reason because he flips that.
So
Yeah.
so now my
Can
question,
you flip
Debo,
this? You can't flip this.
to you, and we talked about the other three leagues. What would you buy your league out for? What could someone buy you out for right now?
Right now?
What would you sell a league for right now? Look at it. Your catalog,
Zero.
your catalogs, all your legendary battles, everything.
I would say give me 3.5 million right now.
Okay. So.
Hold on.
So, wait. No. Let me say something. No. So what you initially what you just said was Queen of the Ring is bigger than King of the Dot. That's what you just said.
In the
I can
eyes-
rebuttal
hold
in his
on.
favor.
Hold on. In the eyes of our people, it is.
Hold on.
Deep
Debo.
contestant.
I don't think. Hold on.
I don't think Queen of the Ring is bigger than King of the Dot. No,
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, my rebuttal to that is this. I feel like King of the Dot, URL, RBE, they're in one market. With Queen of the Ring, it's an entirely different market. So now if I want to sell it, I'm selling women. I'm selling women. And so in a sense, but if you had everything packaged up, all the women, you got all the top ladies that you got, all the ones that go under a fire contract, 3.5 may sound okay. Because now I can do my love and hip hops,
Right.
my bad girls club, my Queen of the Rings club, where these girls in the house and they're arguing.
Right.
Because that produces
I'm
sales.
giving you more than just
That
battle rap.
produces-
But investor, people that want stuff, they're all about the numbers. So if I'm looking to buy,
If I'm an investor
who has
too,
more num- who has-
hold on,
who has more numbers?
no. If I'm an investor, what an investor does, they look at the numbers, look at the potential too. That's the
Yeah.
other half.
And I
The
look at the
potential.
potential.
The potential of ladies in a house arguing to set up their own matches is ridiculous.
I like
Get them in the
that.
house.
I like
Get them
that.
in a
I like
house
that.
right now.
But it's also about striking while the iron is hot, and the female culture and battle, the iron is not hot right now.
But it can be brought up easily.
It can be, but it's not. It's not.
But Tech, you're not being realistic.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
okay.
You're not being realistic.
Should we end the conversation here?
Let's go to female battle rap. Let's
You
just jump
wanna
right
do
in.
this?
I'm not saying
We're
it's
here.
female battle rap. I'm just saying we're gonna talk real. Within African American culture,
Oh, here we go.
who is more valued? Who's more valued?
Is that
I
rhetorical?
want to talk about.
That's
Is it rhetorical? I want him to answer the question. In African
African-Americans
American
more
culture, who's more valued?
African Americans.
Queen of the Ring or you King of the Dot?
Queen of the Ring. I mean, but at the end of the day, let's talk. I'm trying to get all cultures.
Everybody's bigger.
You know what?
I'm not saying that to be. I'm not
you
saying
know
that to
what?
put it on a racial divide. What I'm
Right, I
trying to say
understand.
is what we watch. There's not too many people, brothers and sisters, that watch a King of the Dot as much.
but as a businessman, you've already failed if you're only trying to sell to one market.
I'm not trying to say sell to
No,
one.
I know.
But know your demographic.
That is true. That is true. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to think outside of the box because at the end of the day,
Becky's not watching Love and Hip Hop.
but at the end of the day, blacks
spicy. This is spicy.
only make up for 17% of the U.S. population. Caucasian is 80%. Somewhere around there, black is maybe 22. Caucasian is
But
78%.
Bad Girls Club is still one of the highest rated shows.
And if that's the case, then why King of the Dot is not doing way more numbers than URL?
They're not doing. First of all, they're in Canada. You know, of course, they appeal to the U.S. or whatever case might be, but they're not because it's Smack.
Why the quote-unquote white people are not supporting King of the Dot?
Smack is the godfather of battle rap, and not only that, what you may not know is URL has a lot of white supporters. Millions of white supporters. They may not show up to the event because they're afraid they might get. There's thugs running around. They might be afraid or something. So they don't. A lot of them don't show up to the events, but they pay. They pay. Some of the biggest donators. Some of the biggest donators come from
what
online.
King of the Dot does, they run a great production, great merch. They do a great business. I think if they would cater to the white, side of fans more than what they do to African Americans, they'll probably blow all of us out the water.
So, but see, you don't. There are
But
a lot.
they have to build within our culture to get that respect.
When you get those pay-per-view buys and all that stuff, there are a lot of white people pulling out their debit cards and paying for those pay-per-views.
You think so?
I know so. I know so because guess
Not
what?
for no white.
I know so because hip hop is the #1 genre in music right now, and
That's hip hop.
That's
We're
period.
battle rap.
Hip hop started.
Battle rap is
rap,
a
no,
completely
rap,
different
no, rap,
lane.
rap, and
Rap.
battle rap is a part of rap.
Yeah, but
And-
we're still barely discovered yet. We're still fresh and new.
But back when Wu-Tang and them was doing their thing some 20 years ago, there were a lot of white people in the audience. They're the ones who went out there and bought the tickets and showed up to the shows. Have you seen a Wu-Tang show? Have you seen a Wu-Tang show when it's sold out? Nothing. Have you seen the Migos perform? Have you seen the crowds? They're spending their money.
Okay.
And they may not show up to the events because we haven't got there yet. But let battle rap get to Barclays Center. Watch how that crowd changes. Watch how you see how many supporters there really are in battle rap. If we ever got to the Barclays Center, and watch how many people pack that
I think we
stadium
can
up.
get there. I think we can get there.
One day I hope. One day I hope. But I can guarantee you see it. So me, if I was a league owner, I'm selling to everybody. Everybody. Buy it all. I want you to buy. I want the Koreans to buy. I want to find a way. I want to find a Korean battle rapper who's amazing. I want to
Didn't you say Debo has done that with this?
Yes.
Do you see the selection of women here?
Yes. Yes.
You see the selection of battles?
Yes. Yes. They're great. And I want them to continue. But I don't want everybody to focus on just one market.
I feel you,
You
too.
gotta focus on all markets.
I feel you. But it's certain entities, everything got to be put in place the right way.
Okay. We can close out there?
Yeah, let's close out. Let's talk about the next one. Because I'm grilling you, man.
Champion!
Champion!
I'm grilling you.
I like that.
Or you gotta cut them loose. Ay, roll the dice, you either win or lose. Baby, fuck all my niggas, ain't no pick and choose. Riding through the bay with that shit on me. Look at you,